In my life, I've had many setbacks, physically, emotionally, and mentally. However, in this video, I want to share how I dealt with those setbacks and hopefully inspire you to change the way you deal with your setbacks in your own life. But first, let me give you a backstory. Let's begin. At the start of 2017, I was about 15 going on 16, just graduated from middle school, about to enter my freshman year of high school. In that summer, I went to a basketball trip at Philadelphia at Eastern University where I met Patty Rock, and he saw my limited edition PG basketball shoes. And life was great until 2018. By the start of 2018, my girlfriend at the time had left me, and I believe the reason why she left me was because I was a simp. I'm just gonna be honest, I was a simp. And that was the main reason why I lost majority of the girls that I had an intimate relationship with. But I digress. And that wasn't even the worst part of 2018. The worst part of 2018 was that I got gynecomastia. Gynecomastia is enlargement of breast tissue in men or boys. In short, man boobs. But in my case, boob. This boob ruined my self-esteem and my self-confidence completely. After seeing my friends laugh and make jokes about it, at first I thought it was funny, a guy having a boob, da da da. But over time, I started not just to think that the boob was a joke, but I thought as a person, as a whole individual, I was a joke. And that also affected the way I interacted with females. At the time, I was decent talking to females.
Stop the cap. Stop the cap right now. Stop the cap.
But after when I grew a boob, I was terrible. Like I literally couldn't hold an interesting conversation at all. And my confidence when talking to one was noticeably bad. For example, I was talking to this girl and she was an 8 out of 10 on a bad day. And I asked her on a date in front of a year group advisor during lunch. And after I uttered those words without maintaining eye contact, with a feminine tone, and laughing, you know what she said? I can't take you seriously, John. And you know what? I couldn't blame her for saying that because I couldn't even take myself seriously at that point. And that's only girl number one. There was another girl also. Now that other girl, we're gonna call her Debbie. Now at the time, me and Debbie were pretty much best friends. And I tried to pull off the typical guy tactic, get close to her as friends, and then eventually try to maneuver my way into boyfriend status to eventually get a feeling of the sweet, watery. Alright, John, take it easy. My bad, bro. I got a little carried away. Watch yourself. Anyway, this situation right here was basically the highlight of 2019 and post-boob in 2018. And yes, I did try twice and I failed. But you know what?
It is what it is. It is what it is.
2020 was the worst year emotionally I've ever had in my entire life. But let's start off positive. At the beginning of the year, I went on a basketball trip to Canada for 4 days, and the other 5 days I went on a college tour trip to Rhode Island, New England. Now the basketball trip I had a lot of fun on, made a lot of great memories, especially when I went to my first NBA game to watch the Toronto Raptors play the Orlando Magic, and that was great. That was a great experience. Now for the college tour trip, I got very close with a girl on this trip. For this story, we're gonna call her Mia. Mia and I, we got super close and flirty even. Alright guys, I have to insert myself into this part because I kind of messed up the footage after this sentence, so here we go. Alright, so me and Mia were flirty and whatever. And on Valentine's Day morning, it was us and 4 of our other friends in a hotel room. Now there's 2 queen beds, 3 of us on each bed. Now my boy Levi was laying down in the same bed with me and Mia like this. and Mia and I was laying down like this. My phone alarm goes off. Everybody goes, "Yo, whose phone is that?" In one motion, I picked up my phone, turned off the alarm, and just heaved that thing across the room. Everybody laughed. My phone didn't break, fortunately. Mia and I went back cuddling, and then we all went back to sleep and went on about our day. After the trip, we all returned back to our home country, Bermuda, and Mia and I basically continued to ride the momentum from the trip, and our relationship blossomed. Every week, anytime I had the chance to see her, I did. And that went on for about a month. However, approaching the end of March, things just got a bit weird between us. Our friends were heavily involved in our relationship, but as I stated earlier, I was moving and acting like a simp. And there was one defining moment that happened between us that literally has stuck in my head for this long. And honestly, I don't want to share it, but you know what? I don't really care. If the girl in this story is watching this video, I'm sorry. Say it for me, boys.
It is what it is. It is what it is.
So we're laying on the couch, chilling, watching Netflix, watching some BS on whatever. And you know what I said? I looked dead in her eyes. Oh, key that shit, she don't land on me. Now hold up. Before I tell you what I said, make sure to drop a like, subscribe, turn on post notifications, because we're trying to hit 150 subs by the end of March. So get to it. Just click the button real quick. Click the sub button, and let's get back to the story. I said, it's crazy how I've been chasing Debbie for 2 years, but the girl that I should have been chasing instead was you.
Man, I'm dead.
She looked me right in my eyes and said, "Okay," and laughed. Now keep in mind, I was 16 at the time. So please don't roast me in the comments. I was 16. But after that moment, I should have known that our little fling relationship was coming to a close very soon. But I was too clouded by love, you know what I mean? And on top of that, of her ending things, the lockdown was just in force a few weeks later. And my days after a few months was sleep, wake up, brush teeth, eat if I wanted to, beat to, play Fortnite, and then go to sleep. Now fast forward to August 2021. I finally decided to bounce back from my setbacks in the previous 3 years. So everything was going well. I was working out, eating good, doing well in school. And then we get to October and I decide to take the vaccine. And long story short, I checked myself into the hospital about a few weeks after I took my second shot of the vaccine. And basically, I got diagnosed with myocarditis. This caused me to have to take 2 months off from the gym and basically lose 90 to 95% of my progress. And on screen, I'm probably going to pop up like progress pictures from one day to the next. And honestly, that just pissed me off. To give a moral to all these setbacks, I'm going to leave you with a quote. Don't allow things out of your control to take control of your life. I know in the moment you feel like every time you just get knocked down, you just want to give up. But you need to treat those opportunities to get back up and excel further times 2 to reach success and achieve anything that you want. Just like me. Right now, those setbacks that I had, I'm bouncing back from. Right now, I'm working out, getting stronger, getting more confident in myself. To then once I'm dealing with girls, I'll be better. And yeah, thanks for watching this video. If you made it to the end, please like, comment, and subscribe. And remember, reach your true potential. Peace.